I get asked this sort of thing at guitar shows, and guitar shows are quite good in that you get to interact with people in a normal sort of social, I say normal social environment, it's not normal at all, but you get to interact with people on a nice level. And then I'm always able to explain, but I realise that I don't always explain why something exists. And I think the why of something is important to sort of tell its story. So I guess the easiest thing to do is start with the first pedal that we released, which was the Gunshot Overdrive. And the why really came down to the fact that I had a friend slash customer who wanted me to modify a pedal that I was already sort of making and modify it to suit his needs, and it ended up being like a mashup of loads and loads of things. And so the reason that those modifications and changes to this idea that we'd had came about was due to wanting to sound like an amp in a box and get that British sound. I don't mean traditional 60s, I mean sort of like 70s, 80s, up to maybe JCM 900. And the sound was great, but it was more about the feel, just the way it responds to your guitar, the way it works with your amp and all the rest of it. So the Gunshot really was our first attempt at trying to fill a gap in the market, not necessarily an amp in the box, but more a case of here's this style of sound and it feels like that. Gunshot, it's just all about the feel and saturation and what a British style distortion would be.